So, hello. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and welcome back if you love me. I love you too. So, Libra, here's the deal. I didn't actually roll the dice for you. I started a new job, and I'm a fabrication technician, okay? And I'm grinding away at some of these metal pieces, right? Steel fabrication. And some of them have like odd numbers and things printed on them. And the way the metal piece that I was working on was cut, it literally looked like it had the Libra symbol on it. This was yesterday. And when I got home, Spirit was itching me to read. I rolled the dice, read for Capricorn, ended up rolling Taurus as well. And I just did Taurus a few days ago. So I was like, all right, who's Taurus dealing with? Rolled the dice for Taurus, and it was Pisces. So I did Capricorn's reading, went and ate, got in total fat Taurus coma mode. Never ended up doing the Taurus Pisces reading last night. I'm going to do it after your reading right now. But I thought to myself afterwards when I was at work today, and I was reminded, hey Kelly, how you doing? I was reminded at work because obviously I'm doing the same thing again today, and I was just like, oh, like I totally wanted to do Libra's reading, right? Because I was reminded. So Libra, especially because every single fucking time I turned the radio on today, mind you, I'm thinking about doing your reading all day. And every time I either was on quick break, lunch break, driving on the way home, the new Avril Lavigne song featuring Youngblood, I'm a Mess, came on. Every time. And so I was like, you know what? Libra probably feels fucking forgotten about. They probably feel like they're the last person on their own priority list, and you're probably feeling a little bit like a mess. So whatever you're going through, Libra, we are going to get into it and get you up out of your mess. Okay? That is the goal. If you are a Libra or have strong Libra placements or have Libra ruling a certain area of your life and you feel like a mess, we're gonna get into it. Okay, we're gonna get into it, we're gonna identify it, and we're gonna work it out. Okay? I'm going to use my Wizard's Tarot to start. All right. Libra, do not fret. I love you. Do not fret. I love you. Okay. So here we go. Spirit, please. What is going on with our Libras? Big Libra energy. What is going on? The house in which Libra rules for you. Libra, I wonder if you're contemplating something or if you're going back and forth in your head about it, because as I'm shuffling, I'm literally seeing like a magic 8-ball. You know how people shake it and it says, like, it gives you the answer yes or no or ask again later. Like I'm seeing a magic 8-ball. So you might be going back and forth about something in your mind and flip-flopping on the answer that you're giving yourself. So 1 minute you're yes about it, 1 minute you're no about it, 1 minute you're like, I can't think about this right now, like, not important, and, right, mess energy. So here we go. What is going on with Libra and Libran energies? Spirit. Ace of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Libra. The Hermit and the 9 of Swords. Okay. I was going to say. All right. clarities, please. Clarify the Ace of Cups. All right, fine. Clarify all of them. Oh, Spirit. All right. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Top of the deck is the Fool. So Libra, the stuff going on in Aries right now, because Aries is your polar opposite sign, right? You got Jupiter in there, you got Chiron in there, you got Juno in there, you got Eris in there, all in Aries. And you might have some odd Uranus placement, or the fact that Uranus and Taurus is aspecting on your house, right? It would be quincunx, okay, if that were the case. If you had something, I guess around, where is Uranus at right now? Like 12 degrees Taurus or 15 degrees Taurus? I'll double check it real quick, because I haven't actually looked in a hot minute. 14 degrees. All right, so it was in between. Uranus is at 14 degrees Taurus right now. If you have placements in Libra around 14 degrees, give or take 3 degrees in either direction, then you're probably most definitely feeling some quincunx energy from Uranus and Taurus. But there's a lot going on in Aries. Okay, there's a lot going on in Aries. Yeah, Jupiter, Juno, Chiron, and Eris are all in Aries. And I say this with importance because the Emperor is on the bottom and the Fool is on top. And the Fool is Uranian energy, Aries energy, and the Emperor is Aries energy. Okay? Masculine energy. The Chariot is under that. Cancerian energy. If you have Aries, Cancer placements, they're naturally squared, so you may have some different things going on challenging you right now. Four of Pentacles, and this one, in this particular deck, the door is chained and barred and locked shut. Okay, so you may, the truth is the key, right? The truth is the key. You might have a lot going on with family or feuding, because the Five of Wands can sometimes represent conflicts with people. Can be family, doesn't have to be. Could definitely be a group. It could be a work group. It could be a friendship group. Okay. But conflicts and feeling like you're locked out of something and wanting to move forward. I'm feeling like, especially because it looks like this, it looks like chains are around the dragons on the Chariot as well. They're chained to the Chariot. So you may feel like you want to move in a certain direction that you're locked out of, or at least that's the way you're perceiving it, right? Masculine energy. It's the way you're thinking about it. It's the way your choices have aligned it to be that way. Okay, if you're feeling like you're locked out of something you don't want to be locked out of, then you really have to focus on some truth. Probably a lot of self-ownership that goes along with that, because Emperor energy, your choices created the reality to be what it is. So if you don't like the reality the way that it is, you're probably going to have to express some truth. Right now, the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So listen, if you've invested in a third-party situation, it doesn't have to be a specific person. It could definitely be a karmic love, okay, karmic partner. It could be something that your heart used to be in that it's not in anymore. It could be a job, right? Whatever the third entity energy is, you're pouring a lot out, Ace of Cups, but it's not the wish, okay? With the Nine of Cups in the reverse, this is not what you wanted. This is not what you signed up for, okay? And you're putting a lot of your energy, a lot of your consideration, a lot of your caring, a lot of even financial resources, because when we're talking about the Ace of Cups, it's the suit of love, but love resonates through the heart chakra, and so does money, okay? Money and love both flow through the heart chakra. So when we get the Ace of Cups here with the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups reversed, chances are you are flowing from your heart chakra. Whether it is consideration or love or compassion for other people, finances, pouring out for other people, and it's not yielding what you actually want. Okay, this is not, it's something that you've invested in, but it's not yielding the actual result or the actual environment, energetic environment that you want for all of the investment. And so my immediate advice would be stop investing in it. If you've put that much energy into something and it's not yielding a result, pull out. Stop investing in it. I know that might seem really hard because you may have absolutely invested a lot. You may have sacrificed certain people to be with said people that you're with now. You may have spent thousands of dollars, invested thousands of dollars in said people, and it's still not what you want. Do not invest more good time, love, energy, money on top of bad. At some point, you have to acknowledge when what you've invested in flopped instead of pouring more energy into it. It's like trying to douse a fire with fuel, and you just keep putting more and more fuel on the fire, and it's just burning and burning and burning up all this fuel, and it's not going out. Sometimes we have to cut our losses where they're at so that we don't take on even greater losses. And it is what it is, because the Ace of Cups with the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups reversed, we're talking 13 cups. 13 in Tarot, we all know what card that resonates with. It's about transformation and endings. Sometimes we need to let things end so that they can transform and become better in general. Not even so that we can go back and be with it, because, 13 being the number of the Death card in Tarot, being a vibration of initiation and ascension, right, which is what the 1 and the 3 stand for. 1 is initiation or ignition, and 3 is ascension energy. It adds up to the 4. 4 is about divine stability, okay, and it's our archangels. So when we see that kind of number come through, is asking you to please initiate your ascension so that you can create stability, okay? Being your own guardian angel. That's what this vibration is about, and it has to do with love, compassion, mercy, cups energy for the self. For the self. This is about you. This is about you. Like, I started this whole message talking about, why does Libra feel forgotten? Why does Libra feel like a mess? Because Libra's focusing on everybody else's messy energy and taking it all in, being bombarded, like empathic, being bombarded with all these other energies, third-party energies who don't have their wishes fulfilled because they're not in alignment, and Libra forgot about themselves. Libra forgot about what makes Libra happy. Libra forgot about what makes Libra feel good. What feels good for Libra? You're not locked out of it. What feels good for you is always in alignment for you. Like, follow your feel goods. I say it all the time. Like, if it's not a fuck yeah, it is a fuck no. And you got to follow your feel goods. It may have felt really good to follow it at one point, but if it's no longer feeling good, then it's accepting that it's time to let it go and move forward. It's not what it was. It's what it is. And if what it is doesn't feel good, then you have to allow yourself mercy and compassion and return to what feels good. And the first step is being really honest with yourself. Right? The Ace of Swords that was on the bottom of the deck underneath the Emperor. You have to allow yourself to have an honest conversation between you and you that says, you know what? This sucks. You know what? I'm not being treated with the love that I deserve. I'm not being treated with the gratitude that should be held for what I'm actually doing. You know what? I really don't deserve to be talked to that way. I really don't deserve to be treated that way for how much I care and how much I consider and how much I invest. I deserve better than this. I deserve better than this. Have that honest conversation with yourself. Even if it's literally like right now as you and I are talking. You deserve better. Maybe you didn't know it before, and that's why you went chasing down a poor investment. Because you didn't know what you deserve. You didn't know what your most beautiful energy being put out for other people was worth. That you gave it to the wrong people because you were learning a lesson about deservingness. What do you really want? What feels good? Because you deserve that. And that deserves the best of you. The best of you, not the shit energy that's not returning or reciprocating. You know what I mean? What feels awesome to receive deserves to receive the best of you. The Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. For some of you, you're dealing with a fucking bitch. Either surrounding money or the home. The Queen of Wands in reverse is a fucking bitch. In big capital letters, she's a fucking bitch. You can call her the C word. It would suit her. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Surrounding the home and or a work environment. Nine of Cups in reverse. She makes life awful. Awful. This, for some of you, you might literally have gotten the home of your dreams. Maybe you have a roommate. Maybe you're living with a sibling. Maybe you're living with another family member. Maybe you're living with your partner. And realize that once you got into this dream scenario made manifest, hey, la la. Once you got into this dream manifest, right, 10 of Pentacles, it is not the fucking wish. And whoever you moved in with is a fucking C-U-N-T. Like, oh my God. Like, somebody ripped the rose-colored glasses off of Libra and they were like, oh my God. Like, this is what I'm working with? I'm working with a bitch. Like, holy shit. Yeah, you want to go solo, like hermit mode with the Queen of Wands reverse and the Four of Cups reverse. Like, you know you're not missing an opportunity letting this person go. At all. It might have been at one point exactly what you thought you wanted. And it is far from it right now. Far from it. You want to get as far away from this energy as possible. The Hermit is in the dark night. The Hermit is doing some serious inner work. Shadow work. We're talking about lessons of deservingness. She's a bitch. Holy shit. Like, I don't think you understand. I know you can't. I mean, if you're in this situation, you know what the fuck I'm feeling, because the way Spirit has me feeling this energy, she's a bitch. Like, bitch doesn't even encapsulate it. Like an ungrateful C-U-N-T bitch. Holy shit. Yeah, that Queen of Wands in reverse, man. It's a fucking nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. 9 of Swords, that is a fucking nightmare. High anxiety, walking on eggshells, feeling like you're sleeping next to fucking vampire. You know what I mean? Like there's swords coming out of the bed. Like, Libra, what bed did you make? What bed did you make? It's judgment for certain. For certain. It is judgment for certain. If you have strong Libra placements and this message doesn't actually resonate with you, like, please know you're in such high energy that this kind of stuff is way out of your sphere. Okay? But if you're a Libra dealing with a huge bitch and you're realizing that something you thought you wanted is not what you wanted, and it's a fucking nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. Because Queen of Wands, given, chances are it's a female. Does it have to be? No, because someone's inner heart space, if it's a masculine, someone's inner heart space could be a huge fucking bitch. The Queen of Wands, reversed, is beyond arrogant. And unrightfully so. There's no reason to be fucking full of themselves. Queen of Wands, reversed. It's fucking trash energy. Spiritual trash energy. Throw it away. Queen of Wands in reverse. Judgment card out. 9 of Swords. Libra, for those of you who this actually resonates with, some opportunity was missed that you know or are consciously aware of that you want it back. Okay? Consciously aware of that you want it back. Hey Vic, how you doing? I love you. Yeah. So you're dealing with a huge bitch, and you've missed an opportunity that you wish you could have back, that you could do a redo, okay? That you could have a redo on whatever it is because you feel locked out of it now. You feel locked out of it now. And it's causing high anxiety, okay? High anxiety. So let's... Because Spirit with the Fool on top, circling back around, definitely wants you to take a leap of faith on something. Fool's energy. Especially because I was talking about quincunx energy. Understand quincunxes in astrology are wild cards, okay? They can go wildly in your favor or wildly horrible depending on your alignment. Okay, which is why the truth underneath of that is so important, that Ace of Swords. Okay, the Chariot. You might really want to take a look at your Cancerian energy, because if you just so happen to have Cancerian wounds like Chiron, Lilith, like, understand Lilith right now, like present time, is ping-ponging in and out of Cancer and Leo. She's been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And Cancer naturally squares Libra. naturally squares Libra. They're cardinal signs, all right? Cancer, Aries, Libra, they're all cardinal signs. Libra's dealing with oppositions from Aries and squares from Lilith. And all of this shit popping in and out of Cancer with Lilith. You want to talk about ping pong, like mess energy back and forth? Yes, no, maybe so, another day, not today. Like, you want to talk about that energy? That's what Lilith is doing. If you got woundings in Cancer, Lilith is like, hey, how you doing, scab? Boom, and ripping it off, like, and it starts to heal up, and then all of a sudden Lilith comes back like, hey, whoosh, rips it off again, like, you know what I mean? So understand, you don't have a lot of stuff going on right now in the cosmos that feels great with all of the big challenges going on. Okay, and if you have certain placements in Cancer or certain placements in Aries, if you have natural squares to your chart in cardinal signs, natural challenges, we're talking not just Libra and Aries and Cancer, we're talking Capricorn as well, especially because Pluto is still in Capricorn at 28 degrees. Okay, there's challenges going on that are affecting Libra's house. Jupiter is just a big fucking magnifier, and it's getting closer to Chiron. If you have Chiron in any one of those signs, you got squares, you got a grand cross, know that I am fucking praying for you and hold love for you if you are dealing with a grand cross in fucking cardinal signs, because the shit is no joke. Talk about really needing to take the lead in your own life from a stance of light. Being in your light. Those are things that have to be consciously overridden. Squares. Grand crosses have 4 squares. That's what makes up a grand cross. There's 2 oppositions and 4 squares connecting them. Squares have to be consciously overridden. You have to see what the detrimental behavior or character flaw is coming through that challenge and consciously choose to override it, like permanently. Otherwise, that square will continue to like be that rug that pulls out from under you, or the rose-colored glasses that fly off and you're like, oh my God, I was blind and now I see. Like, you know what I mean? Like, challenges are why we feel like life is going, it's putting us through a roller coaster ride. What deck, Spirit? Okay. This is my Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay. Spirit, please. We all know that the big bitch has to be disconnected from, okay? Whoever the big Queen of Wands reversed CUNT is for you, that has to go. And if you can't make them go, whether it's a home or a work environment, then you have to go. That includes family, friends, like whatever it is for you, okay? Then you have to go. Like I said, cut your losses, Libra. Cut your losses. Cut your losses where they're at instead of putting more good money on top of bad. Like, all right, Spirit, please. Building blocks. Happy, happy. Imagine. Okay. Give me one more. Chaos and conflict was just on the bottom of the deck. Clean it up. Soulmates. Okay. So if you're dealing with a soulmate, and it doesn't matter if you're in love with them or hate their fucking guts, because soulmates come in all shades. We have darling soulmates that we love and have to let go of. And we have fucking soulmates that we fucking hate, and don't know how to let go of. Because we might be giving them the win. We might be giving them whatever the advantage is. Like, trust me, I know, okay? I know. Truth be told. We're talking about truth, right? Truth be told is on the top of the deck, so. Libra, this is about you. This is about you creating your own building blocks, your own foundation, okay? If the foundation that you created, if the foundation of the reality that you're in was created on something flawed, a flawed energy, a flawed perspective, a flawed vibration, because, you know, you weren't always in your highest light. You might still be working on being in your highest light, right? But the energy that started wherever you're at now, building blocks is to acknowledge that there was an inherent flaw that you didn't see, how letting that flaw go, sweeping it under the rug, sweeping the red flag away, was a crack in the foundation. And you just continued to build on it and continued to build on it like it's okay. But it was inherently flawed. The motive might have been flawed. The person you were building with may have been flawed. And you're like, it's okay, we're going to keep building, we're going to keep working at it. We're going to make it big and strong. But there was a crack at the foundation, right? That's what building blocks is trying to help you see. And it wants you to see it, because the next time you build a foundation, because this one feels like it needs a reset, at the very least that you need a reset. To make sure that there's no cracks in the foundation next time you build. There is a red flag, there is a red flag. Because whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse is, she didn't come out of nowhere. She's underneath the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the dream manifest. That's what building blocks is about, creating the dream manifest. So the dream manifest had a fucking flaw, and the flaw was the C-U-N-T here. This bitch has been there the whole time. The whole time. Think about that. She's been someone you've ignored. Someone you've ignored the whole time. It's okay. I can deal with her. I say her, but take it how it resonates. It's okay. I can deal with them. It's all right. It's not that bad. It's okay. I could deal with it. I could put up with it. I can handle it. I can control it. This energy was the crack in the foundation from the very beginning. It's the red flag that was ignored from the very beginning. This is a huge lesson, a huge spiritual lesson that you cannot ignore red flags. Every red flag you ignore is a crack in the foundation you're building on. And at some point, it will collapse. That's why the tower is the tower. The tower is when it all comes crumbling down. And it's a humbling, right, of the ego, which is a lot of what the tower energy is. It's a humbling of the ego because the emperor is falling out of the tower, right? the Emperor is seen falling out of the tower. Because the willpower, the drive, the determination, the shot calling energy of the self was building a tower. Choosing, right? Masculine energy. The masculine energy is the choosing aspect of the self. We were choosing to continue to build and ignore red flags. And the ego gets humbled. The Emperor falls from the tower. Everything is leveled, has to start over. Because you can't build on red flags. You can't build the dream 10 of Pentacles on red flags. You've got to see happiness. This happiness that you felt locked out of, right, with that 4 of coin. The locks on the door. You've got to see the happiness that you want in your mind. And use the truth. Use the truth to achieve it. Even if it seems crazy. Even if it seems crazy. Because they don't have to receive it. Anybody else, this huge bitch energy, does not have to receive it well. Matter of fact, you might already know they would blow up and be arrogant or be whatever or be obnoxious or be you know what I mean? Fucking Queen of Wands reversed. Be all up in that bullshit energy. You might already know. That's how they would react to your truth. But you still have to speak it. The truth is still the truth, right? Taking a leap of faith on the truth. Because you could say to someone, look, like, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye. But the truth is, well, hello and welcome from New Zealand. But the truth is, even though we haven't always seen eye to eye, like I never actually wanted to hurt you. I never wanted to take from you. I never wanted to be a thorn in your side. And if that's what I am, or that's what I've become, or that's how you perceive me, then I'm sorry, because I never intended to be that. Like, that was never my intention. The day that I met you, it was never my intention to hate you. It was never my intention to make your life hard. It was never my intention to take people that you loved away from you. Like, let the truth speak. Because when you align yourself with truth, there is no higher alignment. When you could put your ego aside, and you could put your anger aside, and you could put your frustration aside, and you could put all of this shit aside, the low energy aside, and just remember the truth that you started with. And express that. All of a sudden, you flipped the energetic tables. Because someone who wants to fucking hate you, when you speak the truth that you are not their enemy, you never were their enemy, you never wanted to become their enemy, what happens is the Queen of Wands is going to start foaming at the fucking mouth and go rabid. Okay? They're in misalignment, chances are they're going to go fucking rabid. And they're probably going to do some shit that they shouldn't do. Which is their own karma for being in low vibes and doubling down on their low vibes. Because when you speak truth like that and you're in high alignment like that, everybody that you're speaking to has the option to rise with you. Everybody has the option. When you speak in truth, everybody has the option to rise with your energy. You know what? I never wanted to hate you either. Everybody can make that choice. The Queen of Wands can easily flip upright and turn into soul's desire, the heart's desire, the win for spirit. If she chooses to stay in reverse, then she chooses to stay in reverse. But you're giving the Queen of Wands, whoever this bitch is, the option to raise an energy. And if she doesn't, there's a reason why there's a judgment card in tarot. Because the greater power than us that exists, whatever you call it, the power greater than us is fucking just. And we'll make that call. You gave the energetic option. They didn't take it. Spirit, higher power, saw it. Truth is truth. You can't fake truth. You can't pretend truth. You can't tweak truth. It just is, and it speaks for itself in a very huge way. People that deny the truth, reject the truth, get angry at the truth, combat the truth, they will always lose. Every time. Every time. Don't feel like you're locked out of your happy place. Imagine, get back into that reality where your happy place exists. Like, think for a moment, and it's awesome because I was talking to Tanya the other day and she went through her Reiki with a twist with me, and she was like, where are you at energetically speaking on the stress scale, right? Whatever I'm stressed about, where am I on the scale? She's like, okay, now think of something that actually makes you happy. What I was stressing about, what I was stressing about was money. My happy place was being able to treat my friends to things. There's nothing that feels better. That when I so don't have to worry about money to the point that I could just buy my friends random shit or treat them to random shit or tell them not to worry about random shit, and it just puts the biggest fucking smile on my face. There's nothing that feels better. And so I just thought about that. And slowly my stress level started going down. And so it's like, no matter how stressed you are about whatever it is concerning whoever that is, think about what would really make you happy. And let that smile come across your face. Because that's the best feeling. That's the best feeling. And just let that smile win out. Just let that smile win out for a while. Hold it as long as you can hold it. At least 1 minute. Hold it for 60 seconds. Just hold that thought that makes you smile. And then allow yourself to choose from there and clean up whatever the mess, the messy energy is. Hold the vision of what makes you happy, what feels good. And then act in alignment, because what's in alignment in your highest good that feels good is never out of reach. You're never locked out of that door. You're never locked out of that path. The beauty about energy, the beauty about alignment is that you can choose it at any given time to switch. You could be at 10% of your highest vibration and get into alignment and make 100% alignment choices. Even if you were at 10% bullshit a minute ago. The beautiful thing about energy and existing in the present moment is that the present moment is constantly serving you. You are never locked out of your highest aligned path, ever. Whatever is meant for you in your highest good never has to be lost, ever. Don't think like that. It's 44 on the clock. Know that your guardian angels, Your archangels are with you, supporting you 100% of the way. They never leave you. We forget they're there. We pretend like they're not there. We believe they're not there because we're feeling sorry for ourselves sometimes, but it doesn't mean they go away. Your angels as above, so below, in heaven and on earth. They never fucking leave. They never leave. We get lost in our own low energy sometimes and we forget. But they're not gone. There's no sense in crying over spilled milk. If you made a mess, just clean it up. It's no big deal. It's just milk. At least milk is still cheaper than eggs. Right? Shit. It's not a big deal. It's all right. You just cleaned it up. It is what it is. Right? It is what it is. Don't throw good money on top of bad. Don't throw more good energy on top of bad. Like, just be in your best. Do your best. Stay in alignment with truth. It'll clean itself up. It'll clean itself up. You'd be surprised how many fucking miracles will start happening in your life, big and small, when you just simply let yourself receive them. Like miracle mindset. Be in a miracle mindset. Remember that miracles are possible. Remember that miracles are possible. You are not exempt from receiving them. You can experience them every day. Every day. Like, I haven't rolled Libra's dice, but I saw a Libra symbol on a piece of fucking steel at work. It was like, I gotta read Libra's cards. I didn't have to roll dice to know that y'all needed a reminder that you are deserving of love and don't deserve to feel like a mess or live in an energetic mess with energetically messy people. You deserve better than that. You deserve better than that. Emperor energy, high masculine energy, choose the truth. Choose to have that conversation with yourself. And then picture your most happiest desire. Thinking about it, it puts a serious smile on your face. And then just hold that. Act from that energy. Act from that alignment. Because that's how you're going to get to your actual 10 of Pentacles. That's how you're going to get to your actual Ace of Cups, your actual 9 of Cups. Like, that's how you're actually going to heal and end up with a solid foundation. A solid foundation with no red flag cracks in it. Right? Be vulnerable and honest. And then take action from there. One step at a time. Okay. Don't overwhelm yourself. One step at a time is perfectly acceptable to spirit. It's necessary. There's a reason why Virgo is in the zodiac. Virgo is a one step at a time, don't skip steps kind of sign. Like, take one step at a time. Hold your alignment. Trust yourself. Trust your angels. Trust your own energy. When you're in that feeling, that high feeling, that happy feeling, that smile on your face vision, when you're in that energy, trust your energy and the choices that you make from it. Everything will work out better than you thought. Every time. Trust your energy. All right. I love you all. And I'm going to say goodbye for now because I'm going to do a Taurus Pisces video. Alrighty. I will see all of you. Take care, my Libras.